Okay, welcome back to another video. I'm Dante, aka the Backyard Buddha, and I help ambitious empaths shred through their inner blocks, fucking Doom style with chainsaws, blood everywhere. It's awesome. I'm on live stream here for TikTok, so I will be glancing up and down, maybe reading some comments throughout the duration of this video. And in this video, I want to talk about the Charlie Kirk situation. And I want to talk about World War III. World War III isn't going to be fought with nukes. It's actually happening right now. And the battle isn't a battle of like ammunition, it's a battle of consciousness. Our perspectives create our emotional experience. Everything here is inherently meaningless. We give meaning through our perspective, through the definition we give things. And if an opposing political view or someone's expression, as long as it's not hurting anybody, okay? That's a big caveat here. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how you behave, as long as you're kind. As long as you're kind, I don't give a fuck. You can be whoever you want to be. You can believe in the spaghetti god. You can believe in fucking Islam 2.0. I don't give a shit. You could wear a trash bag. As long as you're kind to other people, I don't give a shit. Now, people who get triggered by other people and they blame the other person, they blame their political party, they blame their gender, they blame whatever the fuck it is on why they're angry, why they're upset, are the most dangerous individuals in society. Okay? Today should be a major wake up call. And I'm not talking to people at the bottom. This is not what this video is for. This video is for the people at the top. I'm talking about you empaths, you ambitious empaths, okay? Because change can't happen at the bottom. The people like the person who did that to Charlie Kirk today, those are people who do not take responsibility and accountability for their own feelings. They've spent such a long time disconnecting from themselves, divorcing themselves from their own feelings and emotions, that they become a vessel for hatred. They become a vessel for ego. They become a vessel for unholy, fucking barbaric acts, for evil, for a loss and lack of humanity. This is Crusader shit right here. This is Dark Ages level shit right here. This is what's responsible for the death and destruction of millions of human beings over the course of generations and generations. It's not one thing. It's not, oh, it's because of the political party. It's because of this and this and that. No, it's one fucking thing. Do you know what that thing is? It's, are you taking responsibility for your fucking feelings? If you're not doing that and you're blaming other people for why you feel the way you feel, you're the fucking problem. You're what's wrong with humanity. And if you continue on that trajectory, things aren't going to get better. You're going to become more unstable. You're going to become more reactive. And here's the most dangerous part. Like that, yeah, that leads to violence and shit, but here's the most evil, insidious part of all that. You become more oblivious to your own fucking limiting beliefs and emotions. You can't even feel them anymore. You're so desensitized. You're like a mindless, foaming at the mouth fucking zombie, blaming everybody. Oh, it's the government. It's the fucking LGBTQ. It's Charlie Kirk. It's Charlie Kirk. Like, it's crazy. Okay. And I'm super passionate about this because someone fucking died today because of scumbaggy fucking people. Okay. Like the person that took Charlie's life, who don't prioritize self connection. This isn't about getting angry. This isn't about protesting, okay? That's not what I'm encouraging here. That's not what I'm trying to incite in here with my passion. With my passion, I'm trying to motivate you to go within, to start taking responsibility for your fucking feelings because they're yours. They're not anybody else's. Start getting curious about your triggers because you're either doing one or the fucking other. Do you understand? It's binary. Ones and zeros. I'm either connecting with myself, feeling my emotions in that process, or I am disconnecting and escaping and numbing. And sure, not everybody is going to take the path of like detonating their life in somebody else's in an act of barbaric violence. A lot of people are just going to be really depressed and apathetic, and they're not going to hurt anybody but themselves. And maybe opportunity cost, right? They never get to be the person they came here to this planet to be. They never get to have that impact on everybody. That's kind of most people. But there are people that are very angry because they're blaming other people for their feelings because they're not taught how to connect with their feelings. This shit's not in schools. It's not taught by fucking most parents. It's not mainstream, okay? It's getting there, which is awesome, but it's not fully mainstream, okay? That's why it's up to us because we're self-aware. That makes you better than people. Not superior, but better. Privileged. Let's use that word. It makes you privileged. You're self-aware. You can self-reflect. You're sensitive. That shit's a gift. You're basically blessed. You understand? You have the equivalent of like $1 billion emotionally, an emotional currency. So you need to start prioritizing your fucking healing. You need to start improving the relationship with your emotions because we have to make the impact. We're the only people that can. You think that person who fucking Charlie Kirk today, you think he had self-awareness? Fuck no. That is disconnection compounded upon disconnection, compounded upon disconnection, and you know, like passing responsibility to other people. That's what that is. Okay. So don't get sad because Charlie Kirk is back in the spiritual world. He's doing just fine. Okay. And I'm sure he's actually very excited. I'm sure that was actually his sole contract coming here to this planet is actually to have this moment today because he's affected at least one person very positively with his martyrdom level death. Right. I'm jacked. I'm fucking hyped. I'm not sad. I'm not angry. I'm fucking passionate. I am so fucking like enthusiastic about my own inner transformation and making a positive impact on clients and other people. And I just recognize, like, holy shit, I did not realize that humanity is in a fucked up place like this. Like, I don't know what it is about this particular act today, but like, whew, it was a wake up call for me. I need to be out here being more visible and being more vocal. I don't know, like maybe you can relate to this, but like I had this little belief that like, maybe there's something like wrong with me. Maybe I'm like too sensitive or like, cause like this isn't how everybody is, you know? So like, I don't know, maybe I'm just something's wrong with me. And today just made me realize, oh no, 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 nothing's wrong with me. It's the rest of humanity. And I'm here to wake people up. So I got to be more visible. Let me read some comments. This nation needs Jesus. You know, maybe, or maybe they just need alignment. Inner alignment. Because I don't know if you remember, I don't know if we forgot, but Jesus was used to kill lots of people for a long time. So let's just be careful about using Jesus as what people need. Everyone is so lost. Absolutely agree with you there. Absolutely agree with you there. So yeah, don't get angry about this because that's just feeling more, like, oh, they're the enemy. Like anything that's causing separation, the ego loves because it's coming from a place. Get this. This is very subtle, okay? But if you can understand it, huge. Ego is terrified of being transmuted into soul because ego is so it's like a dog. It's like a, like it doesn't really have a higher level of intelligence. That's our soul. The ego is the raw material, like coal, to be turned into diamonds, which is our soul energy, our consciousness, being more self-aware. So getting angry at these people, that's not the way. That's just feeling more disconnection. That's just feeling more separation. The ego loves that because it's terrified of being connected to another person. It's terrified of stepping into empathy, compassion, love, kindness, seeking first to understand before being understood, taking responsibility of our own emotions that are fueling a state of disconnection, a state of disassociation, agitation, reactivity, getting triggered, but not using those triggers to transform, but to just spew venom and hatred and toxicity. So really let that land. Really understand that. This is not about getting angry. It's about going within. Let this ignite in you a passion, a burning flame of passion that can never be expunged to continue feeling, connecting, okay? Not disassociating, not running from your triggers, not running from your feelings, not running from your limitations. The shit you're ashamed of, okay? I'm not saying like things you're ashamed of that you did. I mean, maybe that too. But I'm talking more about like feeling like maybe shame's not the best word. Like worthlessness, you know what I'm saying? Like any sort of like anxiety, any sort of fear, that shit unacceptable. Unacceptable. Like we're now done with the days of being limited, okay? It's now time to explore that shit and to not let those weeds of limitation grow in the fucking garden of your soul, okay? You feeling me? You hear me? That's why I say Jesus is the way and he removes the scales of your eyes. Cool, cool. Jesus the truth. See, okay, awesome. Respect. If he's having a positive impact on your life and that form of religion is a great vehicle for you for your self expansion, then hey, more power to you. No shame, no judgment, right? Like I said, I don't care what you believe, just be kind. So yeah, that's what I had to talk about here today. Kind of a short to the point video. This is a crazy moment in humanity in our history, and I wanted to take it to just add my own 2 cents to it. Don't get pissed. Don't get sad. Don't use this to downward spiral. Use it like anything, like anything. Use it to alchemize. Use it to transform. Use it to empower yourself. That's my overarching theme and all my content, everything I make and share. Take the pain, take the limitation, take the negativity, and turn that shit into diamonds. Okay? This is a day worth celebrating. This is not a sad day. All right? Maybe for Charlie Kirk's family, depending on their state of consciousness and their relationship with spirituality, maybe they're not rejoicing in the fact that he's now in the non-physical back with his spiritual self. That's where I'm at. I'm excited. I'm glad. I'm glad he's free from pain and the bullshit of this fucking planet. But, maybe not his family. But family aside, this is a great day. Okay? Celebrate this. Use this as fuel to become more devoted and more dedicated to your own inner transformation. And if you want some help with that, for the people on TikTok, tap the link in my bio, book a breakthrough session with me. That's $25. That's the best way to get started. I'm going to take your biggest inner blocks, your biggest limitations, and we're going to start exploring that shit and letting that shit go. All right. That's what I do with clients and on myself on a daily fucking basis. For everybody listening on the podcast, get your asses to my YouTube channel or my TikTok or fucking Instagram or Threads and tap the link in bio. For everybody watching on YouTube, that's going to be the link in description for you guys. Stop fucking around. Let's change your fucking life. Okay? Let's be the dominoes to knock down the other dominoes. You change yourself, you start vibrating at a higher frequency, you start embodying a different frequency, you're able to have a positive impact on others, they become dominoes. I'm not interested in people at the bottom. I'm talking to people at the top. People who have self-awareness. You are the change makers, okay? You and we're the people that are going to help other people activate, but we have to go first. So go tap those links if you're ready to change your life and to no longer stop, running from yourself and the impact that you came here to have on this planet and just being a part of, demonic energy and supporting that side. Because again, this is a war happening right now. This is a war. It's not a war of nuclear bombs. It's not a war of fucking, gun violence. No, it's a war of consciousness. Period. Nothing else fucking matters. Not celebrity gossip, not the fucking news, politics. None of this shit matters. The only fucking thing that matters is your relationship with your consciousness. How expansive and developed is your consciousness? Do you even know what the fuck I'm saying when I say the word consciousness? Or is that just like, that's a nice kind of word? I don't know. What is consciousness? What is that? What is that? Awareness. Do you have it or do you not? And if you don't, you're the fucking problem. You're fighting for the other side, okay? So there you go. That's my message for today. Change your fucking life. Stop blaming other people for your fucking emotions. And, stop being a dickhead and let people express and be and believe in whatever the fuck they want to believe in, as long as they're kind, as long as they're not hurting other people. And that shit is also binary. Okay. You don't get to decide what's hurting other people because you're angry and upset, but your feelings are hurt. That's not being hurt. That's not someone being offensive. That's not someone harming you. That is you harming yourself and trying to blame other people so that you can fuel your ego because your ego is terrified of stepping into more consciousness and waking up to the fact that we're souls, spirits, and human fucking bodies. And you want to destroy everything because you're rebelling against your own existence and your own expansion and your own fucking evolution. So there you go. I'm done ranting. I'm gonna go play guitar now and get ready for my FaceTime date with the girl, the beautiful, lovely lady I just started dating. Goodbye. Tap the link in bio, tap the link in description. Stop fucking around. See you in the next one.